I recall that you promised this committee an initial list of details of ghost projects. We are holding you to that promise until today. Ang nangyari po kasi, ang ipinadala lamang initially rito ay 2 ghost projects. That was not the intention. That was not the commitment made during the last hearing. That is why I have to text Secretary Bonoan and remind him that sa tanong ni Senator Jinggoy na marami naman talaga and you replied in the affirmative. So sabi ko, meron po kasi kaming information that a certain DE already confessed to you that the amount of 7.3 billion was used for ghost projects. 7.3 billion pesos. So on the assumption that each project will cost 100 million each, easily, ang ghost projects po ay nasa vicinity of something like 70 ghost projects. Ang nangyari po, ang pinadala nyo ay 2 lang. Pagkatapos, upon my insistence, nagpadala po kayo ng isang document na hindi ko po masyadong ma-figure out. Pero parang nag-i-indicate doon, you were saying that there are 17 or 15 projects na walang structure. Hindi ko po alam kung ang ibig sabihin nun, ghost projects. Pero malayo pa rin po doon sa estimates na inaasahan po ng committee. So, ang ginawa po namin, we utilize the data coming from the President's website. At doon po ay malinaw po na there are about 60 indicative of ghost projects. At ang iba po naman ay nakonfirma doon po sa report ni Senator Ping nung siya po ay nag-deliver ng privilege speech. Kaya sa listahan po namin ay dapat po mga 60 ghost projects sana ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. Na sa ngayon po ay nakakalat sa maraming panig ng ating bansa. To the Department of Budget and Management, sana po meron kayong representative. You have submitted documents which include NEP and insertions of congressional initiatives in the General Appropriations Act. Pero ang kailangan po nating malaman, sino po ang naglagay ng mga insertions na ito at saang lugar ang sakop ng mga proyektong ito. The Filipino people deserve to know who orchestrated these budgetary insertions that may have facilitated the concentration of contracts. Hindi po namin nilalahat pero marami dito ang insertions na maanomalya. Mamaya po ay isa-hisahin po natin yung difference po ng NEP na binigay na ceiling, for example, ng DBM sa DPWH. Pagkatapos ikukumpara natin sa GAA, napakalaki po ng diferensya talaga. Hindi kami halos makapaniwala kung bakit meron na nga ceiling na binigay ang DBM. Pagdating sa GAA, katakot-takot na patong ang nangyari. Maring sagutin po yan siguro mamaya kung sino po yung representatives ng DBM at saka ng DPWH. Ang Bureau of Internal Revenue po ay kausap namin sapagkat kailangan din po nilang tumulong dahil po sa malawak at maanomalyang pagkakagawa ng mga flood control projects. Nakahanda po sila, sang-ayon po sa aming informal engagement sa kanila, nandyan lang po sila sa paligid at nakahanda na mag-issue ng LOA sa mga individual contractors na inayahan po natin. Kailangan po nating ma-ensure na ang contractors po na bibigyan ng ganitong otoridad ay mga legitimate entities capable of fulfilling their tax obligations. Sa Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, kung nandyan po kayo, you must restate for us the requirements for contractor accreditation and explain how these 15 contractors and even more obtain their licenses across different categories. You have publicly stated that you will conduct an investigation yourselves. Pero paano natin masasabi na walang conflict of interest kung meron sa inyo ang contractor din nakasama po sa 15 na na-identify? Malinaw po ang batas, Republic Act 4566. As we will have to read it in conjunction with RA 6713. Kailangan po kahit na contractor na member po ng board ninyo, ay meron pong divestment of interest. Hindi naman po, kahit alam namin na pinapayagan naman po na read it also within the spirit of Republic Act 6713. Kailangan po naka-divest kayo. At ang divestment, alam naman po natin, up to 4th degree of consanguinity or affinity. Pagka hindi po ganon, hindi po tunay na divestment yun. Kaugnay na rin po namin dito ang Bureau of Immigration and Deportation. We have requested the immediate issuance of Immigration Lookout Bulletin Orders. Kailangan naming malaman kung sino ang mga nagbabalak na tumakbo para umiwas sa pananagutan. Meron din po kaming informal discussion sa Anti-Money Laundering Council. Sila po ay nakahanda rin at ang kanila pong assurance sa amin, minomonitor po nila ang ginagawa nating proceedings. At kinakailangan lang nila ang isang formal letter. Pero kahit wala pa po yun, nagmo-monitor na sila at nag-uumpisa na sila. Kami po humihingi ng tulong sa kanila para matrack natin ang financial flows that may have been used to keep the operations of these contractors appearing very, very clean. Ang pera ng taong bayan ay hindi dapat nagiging daan para sa pandaraya. Sa Insurance Commission din po ay nakikipag-ugnayan kami para po ma-regulate po ninyo yung pag-i-issue ng mga surety bonds or performance bonds na sila yung mag-guarantee po sa pagkukumpleto ng mga projects. Hindi po ba kailangan ninyo ang notice of termination and declaration of default bago ninyo makolekta sa DPWH ang performance bonds? Yung Commission on Audit po, talagang malaki po ang aming inaasahan sa inyo. Nag-special fraud audit kayo. Nasaan na po yung fraud audit na inaanunsyo ninyo? Sabi nga po ni Senator Migs nung nakaraang hearing, we must address the elephant in the room. Meron pong, ito po, allegation lang, kailangan din nating malaman. Yung asawa po ng isang commissioner ng COA po ay isang contractor din. Wala po tayong conclusion dito. Lahat po sana ito ay maayos nating ma-imbestiga lahat. Kasi parang may conflict of interest nga naman doon. Paano i-audit po yung trabaho po ng contractor. Nakikita po namin yung mga pattern. Puro pangako naman yung paggagawa ng investigation. Yun pong concentration ng 100 billion sa kontrata among the 15 contractors is not a statistical anomaly. It is evidence of systemic manipulation of our procurement process. Hindi po ito aksidente, hindi ito kaguluhan lang. Ito ay sistematikong pandarambong sa taong bayan. Sa hearing po nito, we demand the following: complete disclosure of all ghost projects, not selective submissions. Full identification of officials responsible for GAA insertions, comprehensive reporting on regulatory compliance and oversight failures, immediate action on immigration lookout bulletins, transparent cooperation with anti-money laundering and internal revenue investigations, concrete measures for conflict of interest resolution, decisive administrative action against complicit officials, forfeiture of performance or surety bonds as necessary. Sa lahat po ng mga opisyal at iba pang resource persons na nandito ngayon, huwag ninyo kaming subukan. Ang taong bayan po ay nagbabantay at hindi namin po tatanggapin ang mga dahilan at palusot. This committee's patience with bureaucratic stonewalling has reached its limit. We expect substantive answers, truthful answers, concrete actions, and genuine accountability. The Filipino people have suffered long enough under a system that allows a select few to profit while communities drown in floods and could have prevented with properly implemented projects. Ang katotohanan na hindi pwedeng itago, ang hustisya ay hindi pwedeng ipagliban. I now call upon the resource persons to come forward and fulfill their obligations to this committee and to the Filipino people. Maraming salamat po. We now, Director General, we now to consider the motu proprio inquiry in aid of legislation on the Philippines underwater. We need to acknowledge the witnesses and resource persons.
Mr. Chairman, may I proceed?
Proceed, Director General.
From the Commission on Audit, we have Ms. Tracy Ann Sunico representing the Chairman. She is Acting Assistant Director, Cluster 4, Defense and Security, National Government Audit Sector, NGAs. With her,
Will she be in a position to answer for the Commission on Audit? Is he authorized to answer for the Commission on Audit?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning
Thank you.
po.
with her is Ms. Cinderella Esperanza A. Santos, Audit Team Leader, DPWH Bulacan, First DEO, Malolos City. From the Insurance Commission, Attorney Reynaldo A. Regalado, Commissioner. From the Department of Budget and Management, Mr. Yusek Rolando Toledo.
Likewise, sir, you are authorized to speak for your department.
Yes, Mr. Chair, Your Honor.
From the Department of Public Works and Highways, Secretary Manuel Bonoan. Undersecretary Maria Catarina Cabral, Planning, Public-Private Partnership and Information Management Service. Director Ramon Ariola III, Project Director, Flood Control Management Cluster, UPMC. Luz De La Rosa, Director, Internal Audit Service. Regional Director Roselier Tolentino, Regional Director of Region 3. Regional Director Jovel Mendoza, Regional Director Region 4A. Regional Director Virgilio Eduarte, Regional Director Region 5. Engineer Henry Alcantara, former District Engineer, Bulacan, 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Jason Hauco, Officer in Charge, Office of the District Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Norberto Santos, Chief Planning and Design Section, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer R.J. Damasig, Project Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. Engineer Merg Jaron Claus, Materials Engineer, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. And Maria Cristina May Pineda, Cashier 3, Bulacan 1st District Engineering Office. From the Bureau of Internal Revenue, we have with us Commissioner Romeo D. Lumagi Jr. From the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services, Bryce. Hasn't arrived yet, Your Honor. Invitation was... Oh. From DOST Pag-asa, Engineer Roy Badilla. From Metro Manila Development Authority, Attorney Romando Artes. From River Basin Control Office, Dr. Sevilio D. David Jr. From the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, PCAB, Dr. Pericles Dakay, Chairman. From the construction companies, Alex Abelido, President, Legacy Construction Corporation. Ms. Cesara Rowena Discaya, President of Alpha and Omega General Contractor and Development Corporation. Mr. Alan Quirante, Owner Proprietor of QM Builders. Mr. Ernie Bagao, Owner Proprietor EGB Construction Corporation. From High Tone Construction and Development Corporation, Mr. Edgar Acosta is represented by Mr. Edsil Marbella. Mr. Wilfredo Natividad, 888 Construction Supply Inc. Mr. Romeo Miranda, President, AMO, Royal Crown Monarch Construction and Supplies Corporation. Ms. Marjorie Samidan, President, MG Samidan Construction. Mr. Ryan Willie D. Uy, Proprietor, Road Edge Trading and Development Services. Mr. Alvin Diego, Authorized Managing Officer, Silver Wolves Construction Corporation, Ms. Melanie Raimundo, Authorized Managing Officer of Raymond Builders. Your Honor, we also have here the presence of Mr. Mark Alan Arevalo, General Manager of Wow Builders. And from the DPWH...
Before that, where is the owner of Wawaw? Mr. Arevalo? Is he here? You come forward. Is he the owner of the construction company?
His title is General Manager, Your Honor.
Okay.
Those are all that are present today, Mr. Chair.
Before we continue, let me acknowledge the presence of Senator Bato de la Rosa. You may want to administer the oath of other respondents who may not have taken their oath in the,
Yes, Your
in the
Honor.
last hearing.
Your Honor, before the oath, I would like also to inform that there are about 4 contractors against whom subpoenas were served, but they are not here right now.
Can you please, Mr. Secretary, with all due respect, Mr. Chair, can you please mention the names of those
Maria-
who aren't here yet?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may proceed. Ms. Maria Roma Angeline Armando, Owner-Manager, St. Timothy Construction Corporation. His subpoena was served on August 22nd. Mr. Iomir Villanueva, President of Top Notch Catalyst Builders, Inc. Excuse me. A subpoena was served on August 22nd.
I think the other one is here. Come forward.
Okay. Mr. Lawrence Lubiano, President, Center Waste Construction.
He's here, oh.
Oh, hindi kasi.
What about those officials invited from the DPWH who are not here as of this moment?
Your Honor, from the... Your Honor, before I go there, to complete the list, Aderma of SunWest is also not here.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm the authorized officer, Your Honor, of SunWest Inc.
Where is the owner?
Miss Alcaraz, the president, Your Honor,
Where is
is
she?
coming. She's
Where-
just a minute away, Your Honor. to
We
the
cannot
Honorable
accept
Court.
representatives here.
Yes, Your Honor. She's arriving anytime now, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, I noticed that some of these, they're not owners, Mr. Chair. They're like managing the officer, director, president. Can we invite the owners? Why? I mean, this is a full-blown hearing, and yet they only send representatives. We want, Mr. Chair, if possible, I manifest that we invite them here or subpoena the owners, not these representatives, Mr. Chair, because there will be questions we'll be asking later that they won't be able to answer, Mr. Chair. They might tell us like, papaalam pa sa ganito, kakausapin namin. We need the owners here, the proprietors, Mr. Chair.
That's correct, Your Honor. I think we made clear from the beginning that those invited are the owners or beneficial owners of these initial 15 construction companies, although they are not limited to 15, I suppose. So kung kayo po ang dumating, representative lang kayo, sana meron kayong dala-dala na dokumento na kayo ay makapagsasalita in their behalf na ang sasabihin nyo will bind the company. Okay din sa amin yun. Pero kung wala kayong ganon, pasensya na po, ang kailangan dito talaga ay yung may-ari na talagang sasagot sa mga tanong namin. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, isa pa, sabi po ng DG po natin, Director General, meron po yatang 4 na pinadala na sa PINA pero hindi pa rin po sumipot.
What is the pleasure of the body in connection with those recalcitrants?
I move, Mr. Chair, that we issue a warrant of arrest for these people who refuse to attend despite the fact that we have already sent a subpoena, Mr. Chair.
I second the motion.
There's a motion to issue warrant of arrest to those invited resource persons, and the second, the motion is adopted.
Mr. Chair, may I know who else from the Department of Public Works who were invited but are not here as of this moment?
Mr. Chair, if I may continue about the officers of the Public Works. Those who are not here but who were invited are Regional Director Gerard Opulencia, OIC Regional Director, National Capital Region.
I think he is there. Somebody
Already.
signaling.
Okay, thank you. Engineer J.P. Mendoza, Chief Construction Division, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Maybe those who are here present, maybe they can sit down in front of us, I mean, in the gallery. Sa VIP gallery. Dun, yun mga wala namang business dyan sa gallery, tumayo na at lumipat sa'yo. Ibang upuan.
Mr. Juanito Mendoza, Accountant 3, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Is he here? Where is Mr. Juanito? Ano apelyido?
Juanito Mendoza and J.P. Mendoza, Your Honor.
Is Mr. Juanito Mendoza present?
Let me acknowledge the presence of Senator J.B. Ejercito.
Who else Mr. Secretary.
That is all, Mr. Chair. Number 18, Bryce Hernandez is here, Your Honor. Engineer Bryce Erickson Hernandez.
Where is
here.
he?
Wala.
Where
He's
is
not
Mr.
yet here. I'm
Where
sorry.
is Mr. Hernandez?
He's former Assistant District Engineer, Bulacan First District Engineering Office.
Okay. If he's not here until 10 o'clock, we issue warrant of arrest.
To observe proper procedures, we have to complement the original motion to hold these persons invited but did not care to present themselves today. They should be all cited in contempt.
Yeah.
Preparatory to the issuance of a warrant of arrest for purposes of procedures.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, for correcting me on that. May we know, Mr. Chair, who are these people who were invited yet failed to show up again despite the subpoena issued by the Office of the Senate President, Mr. Chair? Can we ask the Secretary?
Your Honor, if I may proceed. A subpoena was served on Maria Roma Angeline Rimando, owner-manager of St. Timothy Construction Corporation, August 22, 2025. She is not here. Number one. Number two, a subpoena against Yumir Villanueva, President, Top Notch Catalyst Builders. A subpoena was served also on August 22nd. Mr. Lawrence Lubiano, President, Centerways Construction and Development Corporation. Already? Okay. Sorry, so that's two. Aderma Angeli Alcazar, President, CEO, SunWest. A subpoena was served. But she's already here. Okay, thank you. Mr. Edgar Acosta is not here, but he is represented by Mr. Edsel Marbella, High-Tone Construction and Development Corporation. And then Mr. Mark Alan Arevalo, Wawaw Builders is, I think, already here. No?
Mr. Chair.
Sir?
Thank you. If the motion of Senator Tolpo was recalled, then may I move to cite in contempt all these absent invitees so that warrants can be issued against them, Mr. President, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
Second the motion.
So, there's a motion, it has been seconded that all persons invited and properly served with subpoena but did not appear in today's hearing are all cited in contempt in preparation for the eventual issuance of a warrant of arrest.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Ulitin lang po namin dun sa mga in-invite natin na mga contractors belonging to the initial 15. Yung iba nga po ngayon, hanggang ngayon ay nagmamatigas pa na ayaw pumunta rito. Para po maipakita namin ang kaseryosohan ng pagdinig na ito. Gusto nga namin i-accommodate kayo Para sa ganon, matukoy natin talaga kung sino talaga ang mas malaki ang pananagutan sa napakalaking pinsala na nagawa ng pagbaha sa ating bansa sapagkat hindi naman talaga nagawa ang mga projects ang ayon sa dapat magyari. Yung mga projects dapat ma-protectionan ng communities, ngunit ang nangyari, kabaligtaran. Kanina po, binabanggit ko na marami na kaming kinausap na mga ehensya ng ating pamahalaan. Yung AMLAC po nakahanda sangayon sa due process na hinihingi na ngayon ay kanilang pinatutupad na, kayo po'y kanilang tinutugay-gayan na mapipris po ang inyong mga assets Nag-call na rin po kami ng outlook sa immigration. Sa mga kapatid, lahat po ng maahensang dapat nakausapin nandyan na. Ang pick-up, nakahanda po kayong ipa-revoke lahat ang mga lisensya sa sandaling mapatunayan natin. Ang DPWH may karapatang mag-blacklist yan sa ilalim ng kanilang pamamahala. Pwede po namin sigurong sabihin na makipagtulungan na kayo. Sa tingin namin, kayo naman ang hindi most guilty. So siguro pwede nating pag-usapan na sa ngayon, iniisip namin, baka para lang maingganyo kayo makipag-cooperate. Sabihin na natin, wala mo ng criminal prosecution. Kasi po, plunder lahat ang lalabas nito. Bilyon-bilyong piso po ito. Kaya kung sakali po na kayo ay ma-prosecute, puro plunder po ito. Alam namin na mabigat ito. Inaasahan nyo ba na kayo lang ang magdudusa dito? Na kung magturo kayo halimbawa ng mas may malalaking pananagutan dito, sino sa DPWH ang may kagagawa nito? Ituro po ninyo. Sino po sa mga funders, sino po mga politiko na may kagagawa nito? Ituro po ninyo. Kayo ang magiging liability nyo lang, siguro civil damages. Kung papayag kayo, you indemnify the government. Ibalik nyo yung pera na nawala. Patulong kayo sa mga insurance companies na nag-post ng mga bonds para hindi kayo masyadong masaktan. Kung matutukoy pa ninyo kung sino-sino yung mga yan sa tulong ng Insurance Commission. Ibig ko sabihin, para hindi kayo ang magigitin lang ng leeg, magturo na kayo. Yan po yung gusto namin mangyari rito. Bagamat meron pong nagbigay na ng mga feelers, ngunit hindi namin alam kung paano namin kayo matutulungan hanggat hindi po kayo magsasabi talaga. Meron po talagang sumulat sa amin na nagsasabi na gusto na nilang magtapat, ngunit ang sabi nila, nanganganib po ang buhay namin at ang buhay ng aming pamilya. So kayo po ang magdesisyon diyan. So let's proceed. Sino po ang gustong makapagtanong?
Before that, Mr. Chair, would like to request the COMSEC to administer the oath to all resource persons present here today.
May I proceed, Mr. Chair? To all those who are here for the first time, kindly stand and raise your right hand. Stand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth in this proceeding? Thank you. For the record, everyone said yes, Your Honor.
The minority there may want to... ikaw muna.
With the permission of the chairman and, of course, our President Pro Temp, I'm very much concerned about the legislation that we can come up here, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. There has been a brewing controversy, not only with the DPWH, but also with the attached agency under the DTI, particularly PICAB, which was created by Republic Act 4566 in 1965. As a matter of fact, in that Republic Act, the 3 board members of PICAB should be submitted to the Commission on Appointments, which they have never done. It was amended by PD 1746 in 1980, but I think it's about time we amend this, Your Honor, Mr. Chairman. Right now, the PICAB, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board, is under the CIAP, the Construction Industry Authority of the Philippines, which is an attached agency to the TTI. Palagay ko, after this series of questions that I would like to propose, Mr. Chairman, we would be able to come up with a law or an amendment to 4566 so that we may streamline these issuances of licenses and the like as far as contractors are concerned. So with your permission, may I proceed now?
Proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Chairman, the Alpha and Omega construction and the St. Timothy constructions were included in the top 15 flood control contractor list by President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. On the SEC papers, ibang owners and composition of the company, but in actuality, alam naman ng lahat na iisa lang ang may-ari nito. Alpha and Omega, St. Matthew, St. Timothy, and St. Gerard Construction Corporations were registered in the SEC and pick up with different addresses, but all in Pasig City. However, in the 2022 case of St. Timothy et al. Versus the BIR, with CTA case number 10472, iisa lang ang address nilang lahat. Number 35 Tatco Compound, Jacinto Street, Malinaw, Pasig City. Now, my question for Pickup is this. For Pickup and the SEC, do you agree that there is material misrepresentation? Saan sila hahabulin kung iba-ibang ginagamit na address?
Mr. Chair, may I request my Executive Director to answer? Attorney.
What is the name of the person who will reply to the query of Senator Soto?
Your Honor is Attorney Herbert Matienzo, the Executive Director of the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board.
You are the chairman. You cannot answer for that. Engineer Daca, you come in with very strong credentials. As a matter of fact, friends of mine have been calling me, telling me that you are a man of honesty and integrity. Why are you pointing to your executive director?
Our Executive Director runs the day-to-day activities of PICAB, Your Honor.
Was he administered the oath? Not yet. Mr. Chairman, may we ask that the person that Engineer Daca would like to answer be administered the oath?
Before we continue, Senator Soto, let me just acknowledge the presence of Senator Risa Ontiveros and Senator
Morning,
Annie
Chair.
Marcos.
Where is he? Administer mo na.
Itaas ang anak kamay. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole
So the question, Mr. Chairman, there is material misrepresentation, is it not? Saan sila hahabulin kung iba-iba ginagamit nilang address?
Good morning, sir. I would like just to confirm, sir, that we are unaware of the CTA case filed by St. Timothy in the Court of Tax Appeals. In that regard, sir, we will check onto this, sir, and verify po the address that was in our database. But considering, sir, that the address that was given to us remains to be there, sir, then...
You are allowed to sit down, please.
Morning, sir. Herbert Matienzo po, Executive Director of the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. With regard to the case po filed with the CTA, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board is unaware of the filing of the case po of St. Timothy against the BIR. But then again, sir, we will look into that case, check the addresses po given, and in case there is a misrepresentation, sir, then the PCAB has following the rules on license contracting.
Therefore, your answer to my question is a yes.
Yes, sir.
But you're saying that you're not aware of the CTA case?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chair.
Brad, you're under oath, huh?
Yes, sir. We are not. I am not aware
I
of
was given a different information by the palace. By the afternoon, after you guys met me in the morning.
We will check our record, sir.
I'm warning you, Brad. Be careful, ha? Basta you answer it truthfully, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. You're not aware of the St. Timothy case?
I am personally not aware of the St. Timothy case filed with the city.
I'll hold you to that. All right? Okay, now. Also, the mentioned companies, including Elite Construction Corporation, have different authorized managing officers to represent the contractors. But the beneficial owner is the same. It has interlocking directorship. May corporate layer ba? Are you aware of this scheme, Engineer Dakay?
No, sir, we're not.
So where are your mechanisms to flag companies misrepresenting through corporate layerings or fronting? Because it seems that the contractors, they just make another corporation and even sole proprietorship if you deny them their license.
Actually, Your Honor, we operate on the presumption of regularity. We have a checklist of documents that they have to submit via an online portal, and these are evaluated for actually their style and substance. And if the papers and the documents are found to be regular, then there is a recommendation for the approval of your license.
But Mr. Chairman, Engineer Dakay, in the IRR governing licensing of contractors in the Philippines, Section 3.3, letter K says, the licensee must at all times observe and adhere to the letters and spirit of the Code of Ethics for Contractors. PCAB is the circumvention of the law by misrepresentation of address and composition of the corporation. Isn't that this a violation of this section?
It certainly is, Your Honor.
It is. Okay. Now, regarding the equipment capacity requirement, also, as stated in Section 4.5D of the IRR, the invoice of each equipment and its certification of registration with its official receipt are required. So again, I ask the pickup, if you already reviewed, scrutinized, and compared all the equipment documents of Elite Construction, Alpine Omega, St. Matthew, St. Timothy, and St. Gerard Construction, these corporations, ang office, iisa lang ang building nila. Hindi kaya pare-pare yung equipment lang ang pinakita at sinabi sa inyo?
Your Honor, they are asked to submit certificates of registration for each unit of equipment. And these-
Certification, but you do not inspect.
You mean, Your Honor, the actual
Physically, yes.
units? No, Your Honor.
You do not. Ito isa sa mga nakikita nating nagiging problema natin dito, Your Honor, Mr. President. Now, all of this, ang pagkakaalam nga namin, ang may-ari nito ay sila Mrs. Discaya. Ano? And Mrs. Discaya is here. So, pwede po bang, Mrs. Discaya, pwede po bang ibalita nyo sa amin, ikwento nyo sa amin yung mga napanood namin sa inyo sa television na sinasabi ninyo. Kailan po kayo unang nagkaroon ay kumita ng bilyon sa construction industry? Anong taon po yun?